Hi viewers, welcome to Harsha Trainings. Myself Harsha, I am working as a Pega trainer at Harsha Trainings. And in last video, I was telling about the 33 technical terms that one should be aware of in the software field. If you are looking to get into a software job, knowing about these 33 technical terms are very much needed and very much important. So many of the people who are trying for software jobs, they are not even aware of many of this terminology that we use in our day-to-day life in our software development field. So in the last video, I have given a summary of all these 33 technical terms, and this video is continuation of the last video which we have done. So in this video, I am going to tell you about what is client, what is project manager role, business analyst, tech lead, team lead, developer, QA and QA manager, and also I am going to tell you about onshore offshore model, offshore team, onshore team. Total these 5 I am going to explain about all these 5 today in today's video. So if you are a new user to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe this channel. After knowing about all this terminology, you will be definitely able to crack any interview when the interviewer was questioning about any of these 3 technical terms. And now coming to the first one. So before I explain about these 5 different terminology, and I request you, if you have any questions related to your career guidance, further career prospects, if you are looking to get into an IT field or an IT job, if you are a fresher or an experienced resource who is looking for better career growth, or if you are a person who has done your graduation but you have gap after your education, you can post your question related to how to get into IT job, how to increase your salary from present salary to almost a minimum of 100% hike. If you have any such questions, post your questions in the comment section of this video. We would be happy to assist you and help you by giving you the right path to proceed forward from here onwards. And now let's get into the topic. So the first term that everyone should be aware of whenever you are joining any software company, one must be aware of. Anyone who is already working in IT industry or who wanted to enter into IT industry, it is good that you know about this term called client. So what is meant by client? Let me tell you a simple example. Suppose if you are going to apply for an interview with a company called ABC, let's say you are applying for a job in a company called ABC. See, this ABC company will be taking the projects from another company. Let's say there are 2 companies, ABC. ABC is a software company. Okay, ABC is a software company. They do development support and all. And there is a bank. Let's say the bank is XYZ. So XYZ is a bank. So bank needs its business solutions. Bank needs its business solutions. The applications related to the bank, they are going to outsource it to the company ABC. Now ABC company is going to hire some software engineers and they are going to develop the business applications for the bank. Now here this ABC is called as a service company and here the XYZ bank is called as client. So if you are going to join any company, let's say for example, you are going to join a company by name Harsha Trainings and they are hiring the people for software jobs, then Harsha Trainings will be your payroll company, and whereas from Harsha Trainings you are going to work for a bank project. So this bank project is owned by XYZ bank. So then this particular bank is called as client. So client company is the one for which you are going to work on project development, and the payroll company is the one which is going to hire you to give a software engineer job and they pay you the salary. Client will pay the payroll company and payroll company is going to pay the candidate. So this is what going to happen. So whenever someone is going to ask you who is your client in your interview, you need to respond to say that my client is so and so bank or so and so insurance company or so and so healthcare company or maybe any other retail company. Like this, different examples you can go ahead and not example, different company names for which you have worked on, you have to respond to say them. So the client is the one where actual business tasks will be created and that will be assigned to the service based company. Service based company is going to get it done by hiring the software engineers. So that is what meant by client. Overall in summary, we can say client is the one who is going to give us the project. So you are working for a client on a project and you have a payroll company. So everyone clear about client, I believe. And next we are going to look at project manager, business analyst, tech lead, team lead, developer and QA. Like this different terminology we are going to look at. See, now if you are going to work for a client on a project, the project will be dealt by different resources. Okay, there will be a team of resources. In the team of resources, there will be different roles of people. So if you are going to join a project as a developer, your role will be developer role. Your role will be developer role. So first, I think you are aware of developer role. Developer is the one who is going to work on business requirements, and business requirements will be assigned to developer. Developer is going to implement those business requirements and developer is going to submit back to the client. And next we need to know about business analyst. See, developer is going to work on business requirements, right? Then who will create this business requirements? See, actually business have to create this business requirements. Yes, definitely the project client business owner is going to create the business requirements, but those business requirements will be rewritten by a person called business analyst. See, business analyst acts as an intermediate person between the actual project client and developers. So here you have developer, and so this particular developer is going to get the business requirements. So there will be a business. So business is going to give the business requirements to the developer, but not directly. And there will be intermediate, some other person. Okay, this person is called as business analyst. So business is going to give the requirements to business analyst. Business analyst is going to write these business requirements meaningfully and assign it to developers. So business analyst is an intermediate person who is going to write all the business requirements which are being told by the actual business and assign those business requirements to the developer. So now developer have to work on this business requirements, and if the developer has any questions or any doubts about the requirements, those doubts will be solved by business analyst. I hope you understand clearly about what is the business analyst. Business analyst role is to act as a person in between developer and actual business who is going to draft the business requirement and assign those business requirements to the developers. I hope everyone clear about what is a developer role and what is a business analyst role. Okay, so this is developer role I have explained and business analyst role I have explained. So now let me tell you about team lead. See, for the team of developers, whoever is working in a project, there will be a leader. Okay, he is the one who is going to manage the team. So his tasks are he is responsible for making sure that all the developers are going to complete their tasks on time, and he'll make sure that the deliverables of his team should be done on time. So team lead may also work as a developer apart from driving the process, and here the team lead is the one who is actually going to discuss about the business requirement with the developers and assign the business requirements to developer. Just a few minutes back, some time back, when I was talking about the business analyst, I told business analyst is going to assign the business requirements to developers. But now I am saying team lead will be assigning business requirements to developers. Which one is true? Actually, business analyst is the one who is going to give the business requirements to team lead, and then team lead will be assigning to individual developers in the team. That is the usual process that will be followed by the people in the organization. So team lead is responsible for driving the team, as well as being he can be a developer, and also assigns all the business requirements to the developers who has to work on which business requirement. All that will be managed by the team lead. So next I am going to tell you about tech lead. See, tech lead is the one who is going to work on design of the project. So project design will be there. The design will be done by the tech lead. Tech lead is the backbone of the project always. So tech lead is responsible for designing the entire solution of the project and its modules, how should be done and what should be done, and in which technical architecture way it has to be done. All that will be decided by the tech lead. Usually for a project of a given module, there will be only one tech lead, and this tech lead is going to take care of all the tasks that are being done by team lead and developers. He will be making sure that everyone is going to follow their development appropriate to the design that is being done by the tech lead. So tech lead is responsible for the clear-cut design of the project module that they are working on, and tech lead will always be communicating with the business analyst, okay, in order to get the clarification about the requirements. So that is the task of a tech lead. Is always he is going to focus fully on like design. For example, we have a civil engineer. Civil engineer is the one who designs the project, and there will be employees who are going to be manned at the work position. They are going to work on the construction. So developers are these people who are working on the construction, and civil engineer is the architect who is going to design the project. So like that, there will be a tech lead who is going to work on design of the entire project or the project modules on his guidelines, on his design aspects. Every developer or team lead has to work on the respective tasks that have to be implemented. Next, project manager. So for every project that we are going to work on, there will be a manager. So under a project manager, you can have one or more developers, one or more tech leads if the project is a big one and if it has so many different modules. So when in case the project manager is the one who is going to drive the entire project, means he is going to make sure that the business team lead, developers, tech leads, everyone is going to be working on the business requirement and making sure that the deliverables are going to be done on time. And project manager is also responsible for doing some of the tasks of like approving timesheets, means your attendance approval, all that tasks, different tasks will be handled by the project manager. So next let me tell you about QA. See, the developers, once they do develop the business application functionalities, that functionalities should be unit tested by the developer. I'll tell you further about unit testing. And there will be a person called QA, quality assurance member, like quality analyst also we can say. So this person is going to test the functionalities developed by the developer and give an approval that the functionality is working as expected or not. So always once the development is being done by developer, QA people are the one who are going to test the business application functionalities to make sure that it is functioning as expected by the business, and they will give their approval, yes it is working fine, or they may raise defects. I'll tell you in future about the defects and all. So that is what a QA person is going to do. And for QA there will be a separate manager called QA manager. So there will be one or more testers who are going to work in a project. The testing team will be usually a separate team, and QA manager is responsible for driving all the QAs to make sure that the QAs are working as per the guidelines suggested by the project heads and all. Okay, that is all about project manager, business analyst, tech lead, team lead, developer, QA and QA manager. I hope you all are clear about all this different terminology that we come across regularly in our day-to-day development life cycle when we are working for any project in enterprise application development. So next, third one, onshore offshore model. What does it mean? See, the project that we are going to get from the client, usually in India how it will be, the projects may be mostly from America or UK or Canada or Australia. So onshore offshore model means whenever a client is going to start their project, definitely at the client place, let's say for example client is from USA, then in USA at client office there will be some of the developers or business analysts sitting. Means if you have a team of 10 people, out of 10, 2 resources may be there at USA location and remaining 8 might be working in India. So for the client who is there in USA, and the team which is going to sit at USA location, they are said to be onshore team, and the team who is going to sit in India and work on the development, they are going to be offshore team. And the development model here, we are going to call it as onshore offshore model. Okay, I hope you are clear about what is onshore and offshore model.